The other aspect related to white Christian nationalism in this country is Tucker Carlson, who hosts a weekly racist fireside chat on Fox News, the highest rated program in the history of the network, hosted by Tucker Carlson, who has said that immigrants didn't delineate between illegal immigrants or legal immigrants. He just said immigrants make our country poorer and dirtier. He said it. He has said white supremacy is a myth. It doesn't exist. He's now shifted that really the only racism is anti-white racism. And he went on this jag last night about the new crisis in America. They're gonna gin this up. This new crisis is white racism. To his aging out audience filled with lulling to sleep octogenarians, convincing an elder population that there is a new crisis in America. Watch this.
So clearly the Democratic Party needs a new emergency, at least until we start sending ground troops to Ukraine and the population becomes suitably hysterical again. So because they need an emergency, they found one. And the new emergency turns out to be the old emergency, which is white racism. Now, unfortunately for the Democratic Party, white racism is one commodity, like cedar boards, that's getting harder to find. Very few unarmed black men are killed by white cops these days. Where's George Floyd when you need him? So instead, in a pinch, they've settled for an unarmed black man killed by black cops, which they have informed us, nevertheless, despite all appearances, is still the product of white racism. And Barack Obama enthusiastically agrees. This is Barack Obama's lane. He was elected president twice on this kind of stuff, so he immediately jumped into the middle of the Memphis tragedy to remind us that white middle-class Republicans did this. Blood is on their hands. Selma, Dr. King, Rodney King, Trayvon Martin. They're all the fruit of white supremacy.
How are they not the fruit of white supremacy, Tucker? How is it that disproportionate killing of unarmed black men in this country is not a byproduct of white supremacy and systemic racism in our country? You vile, putrid white supremacist who still is propped up by advertisers on Fox News. Where's George Floyd when you need him? He declares. This is wretched, reprehensible behavior, a disgusting display, sponsored by whomever, by the My Pillow guy, I guess. And then this crack about until we send ground troops to Ukraine, as though this is our war, as though we've been invaded by Russia, or as though we've invaded Ukraine. It's all a play to create a frenzy and a panic in his audience. As he declares the new crisis to be white racism, he's actually creating the new crisis on his program. Listen, I've talked a lot about Tucker Carlson, the googly-eyed feather duster, the haircut, the soft-skinned, smooth-brained moron. And if it weren't for the fact that he has the most ratings, the greatest, most popular show in the history of Fox News, and Fox News far and away gets better ratings than any other cable news network. If it weren't for that, the fact that people listen to him, people trust him, people take his conspiracy theories as fact. They take him at his word that he's correct. You can throw a suit or a bow tie on a racist, they're still a racist. Just because he doesn't have a skinhead and Nazi tattoos doesn't make him a new Nazi. It's exactly what he is, and he thrives on it. He profits off of it. And he has the ear of the only declared candidate for president in the Republican Party, Donald Trump. He has regular text conversations with Alex Jones. And he's now patterning his show almost sans selling vitamins and supplements. It's the same thing. This is dangerous. And we need to still be aware of it. We need to still keep on top of this and keep it in the forefront of our minds and not just let it go away as, oh, he's just loopy in conspiracy theory. He has an audience. He rallies support. People quote him. People cite him in their manifestos after they commit violence. We need to stay on top of this. Once again, I am Jesse Dollemore. You can find me online. I am perpetually on the internet. You can subscribe to my YouTube show, Dollemore Daily. Just search my name. Follow me on social media. I am on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Dollemore. And I'd love for you to subscribe to my twice weekly podcast called I Doubt It, wherever you find podcasts.